If you're going through a tough time right now, this video is for you. A lot of times life overwhelms us and we feel like there's nothing that we can do about it. But the main thing that we need to remember in those times is that God never said it would be easy. God never said that we would just have a happy-go-lucky life just because we chose to follow him. In fact, Jesus said the opposite. He told us that carrying this cross would be the hardest burden that we'd ever have to do, but not to worry because he overcame the world for us, and his yoke is light. The things that are heavy to you are not heavy to God. That's why they say leave it in God's hands, because he's the one that makes the impossible possible. The bill is going to get paid. That car is going to come. That house is going to come. That raise, that job opportunity, that career field is going to come. And the reason God makes you wait is because he knows you're not ready. You feel ready, you think you're ready, but the truth is, if he gave you the blessing at the wrong time, it'd become a curse. Why would God expose you to have financial overflow when you can't control your own desires, when you can't even control your own addictions, when you can't even control your own vices? Bro, I'm sorry to tell you, God is not going to give you that relationship. You're too lustful, you're too impulsive, and you're just not emotionally mature yet in order to sustain the blessing of a beautiful partner to come into your life and give you that overflow, because you're just not ready yet. And that's the hardest thing for us to hear sometimes. What do you mean I'm not ready? I feel ready. I pray every day about it. I'm doing what I gotta do. Yeah, but sometimes we think we know more than God, and that's where we mess up at. So you need to stop thinking that you know more than the creator of the universe, because God was dealing with the problems of the first people. The very first human being who was getting angry, God was helping him. The very first human being that was getting lustful, God was helping him. The very first human being that struggled with not having a place to stay, whether their camel was getting repossessed or they just didn't have enough food to feed their family, God was with them along the way. We always have this me mentality, but what about Jesus? Jesus is the one who can deliver you from all your problems, but instead of focusing on him, you're focusing on what the world tells you to do. You're focused on, how can I numb myself so I don't have to turn to Jesus? How can I numb myself and run away from the actual thing that I need to face in order to overcome this problem, in order to overcome this addiction, in order to overcome this vice? That's what it means to follow Jesus. Stop doing what feels comfortable to you and start doing what you know you need to be doing. And if you don't know what to do, open up the book in the Bible and see